Sometimes I truly wonder, what is it this world wants us to discover? You're taught to support yours and ignore what others endure? Just open up the floodgates and release all the hate. Associate and retaliate. If it was one of them, it must be all of them, right? A defeatist attitude held by the elitist. So quick to deflect the blame before looking inward to realize you're the one afraid to change. You would rather force another to live in fear rather than simply lend an ear. It truly is a strong word, hate. So I hate to break it to you, but Black Lives Matter, and the reason I hate to say it is because Stop Asian Hate shouldn't exist. But you throw them all on a list and expect no one to be pissed? What would you do for your brothers and family? Maybe that's what bothers you so deeply. You see that people of color truly stand together, while those in control stand divided, unless it's time to stop others from rising. Just accept it. Everyone deserves to rise. And it's time for those with systematic privilege to take the back seat. If you want something, work like they have to. Stop spreading hate and grasping for control that's not yours. Stop screaming America first if a land of immigrants is what brings out your worst. You're not American if you fear a challenge, or if you turn your back to the downtrodden and the persecuted. A land of all peoples is who we are, and it won't be executed. We won't let you. Hide behind money, fear of control, destruction of capitalism, whatever you want to call it, we see through it all. I don't expect you to understand, but if the side of God is where you stand, then remove that veil and truly ask yourself, is there anything that truly justifies hating another? Cowards strike at the weak, and bullies pick their targets. Is that the American you want the world to see? Why are you so scared to welcome another into your home, when it's much more likely you'd be the one to let that trigger blow? Domestic terrorism is the real threat, but let's not mention that, because that's just an excuse to take your guns away, right? How about we paint things in the real light? If you're God's people, then why are you afraid to walk with nothing if you have Him? White lives don't matter. At least not right now. I bet you really hate that. You're quick to point out whose lives matter when yours haven't been taken from you. Black Lives Matter is a result of astronomical inequality and stolen lives. Stop Asian Hate, a result of fear that you create among your fellow Asian Americans and their families by targeting the ones most vulnerable. LBGT has nothing to do with you or me, but we should be able to dictate what love is, right? Mexican Americans bring rapists and drugs, or is it just thousands of people you're afraid of because you know they work harder than you? Stop acting like you're the persecuted, and hold your flag and look at the cross Jesus gave His life on, and see if you can actually believe that. You're not fooling anyone but yourself, and you chose to reopen the floodgates, so don't be surprised when you're swallowed by the waves to come.